If you are waiting to retire until you reach a specific age like 59, 65, or 72, watch this video and I'll explain to you how you could retire earlier. You've been diligently saving in your 401k, saving maybe 10, 15, 25% or more of your paycheck, and you're patiently waiting until you reach the age of 60 to retire and counting down the years or maybe even months until you can retire and are past the age of 59 and a half. But there is a rule that allows you to retire, and you don't have to waste your prime years working and continuing to stress yourself out. I'm Matt Bremer, owner and wealth advisor at Queen City Wealth. I work with individuals and families to make smart decisions as they prepare for retirement. If you find this information helpful, be sure to like the video, and you can reach out about working directly together. It's called the Rule of 55, and if you leave your job at the age of 55 or later, you may be eligible to withdraw from your current plan before you are 59 and a half and without the 10% early withdrawal fee. Those withdrawals will still be taxed at your regular income rate. Now, there are a couple criteria that you have to meet and abide by to be able to withdraw early without the 10% penalty. Number one, you have to have turned 55 in the calendar year in which you have left your job or be older and able in order to qualify. If you leave your job when you are 54, you cannot wait until you are 55 to take the withdrawals. If you are laid off or lose your job before 55, unfortunately, this does not qualify for this rule. Number two is you're only able to withdraw funds from your current employer's plans. If you have an old 401k from an old employer's, you're not able to withdraw those funds penalty-free under the Rule of 55. Some employers do allow you to roll over funds from a past employer's 401k plan into your current 401k, in which case those funds would qualify under the Rule of 55, but you would need to be able to complete the rollover before you have left your job. You cannot roll the funds over afterwards. Criteria number three, the money has to stay in your current employer's plan. You are not able to roll the funds over to an IRA or some other investment account. You have to maintain the funds with your current plan in order to qualify for the waiver of the 10% early withdrawal fee. And number four is that some plans may not allow you to take these early withdrawals at 55. It is important to get to know your 401k plan from your employer and understand your options. Some plans may restrict the amount that you can withdraw, or some may only allow a one-time withdrawal. I can help you understand the different options available to you under your employer's plans. Now, what you may want to consider if you qualify under the Rule of 55 and are considering to retire. If you're retiring earlier than expected, you are most likely in good health and feeling active. You may be spending more than you had planned in retirement. You're 55 and you're still feeling strong. You may travel more and do more experiences, and this may lead to an increase in expenses than what you were considering. The trade-off is there that while you may be spending more and spending earlier than you expected, those funds won't be invested in compounding in the same way that they would if you had stayed invested until 60 or older. Another rule to consider is the Rule of 72, which is a quick math tip to calculate how long it may take an investment to double. So if you take 72 divided by 7, that is 10.2, which means if your investments are earning an average 7% per year, it would take about 10 years for it to double. By retiring at the age of 55 versus the age of 65, you could miss out on serious compounding in those 10 years. Now, that's not to say you'd have double at 55 than 65, because you're not going to be withdrawing all your funds at 55. It's just that you'll have less funds to work with over that 10-year time period and into the future in retirement. You should start to take a deeper dive into your investment accounts and your living expenses. You can quickly use a retirement calculator that you can find online to run a simple calculation on your retirement projection. You should know what are the investment accounts that you have, the 401k, the Roth, the IRA, brokerage accounts, HSA, or some other accounts, and what will be your source of income in retirement. Then you can reach out to a wealth advisor and have them do a double check on your plan and help troubleshoot any other considerations. Because it's not just your portfolio value and withdrawals to consider, but how is your investment allocated and what is your risk exposure. If you're retiring earlier, you will need your portfolio to last longer than you had expected, and any major downturn can severely impact your ability to maintain your lifestyle over those potentially 30 years of retirement. The other consideration a professional can help you project is your tax implications. All of these accounts mentioned are treated differently from how they are taxed when you sell and when you withdraw funds from these accounts. And each of these funds have different rules on when you may be eligible to withdraw the funds at a certain age. As you approach retirement age, there are many options to consider. There is not a one-size-fits-all path, and each person's journey is unique. It's about finding what works for you and how you can utilize your diligent years of savings to your own maximum benefit. The Rule of 55 is a powerful tool that you can unlock years of freedom, but as we've seen, it isn't as simple as just stopping working. It requires a strategic approach to ensure your nest egg remains resilient over a longer retirement horizon. Navigating the complexities of tax implications, risk exposure, and portfolio longevity is essential to making your early retirement a success. If you're ready to see if the Rule of 55 fits into your future, I'm here to help. Contact me at Queen City Wealth, and let's build a personalized retirement strategy that gives you the confidence to retire on your own terms.